Okay, this is yet another test. This time I'm going to try doing it where um, I'm going to move the camera around depending on what I want you to look at and what I see and everything. So I did a different video which was about an hour and a half long where I did it in POV and it just didn't work. I didn't like it. I also probably would have uploaded it, but the upload would have probably took hours, so I just avoided uploading it. And just at the moment, it's just sticking on my hard drive, so I'm still debating whether or not to upload it because it's a waste of footage. So I might upload it. A lot of these videos are going to be test videos still, so this is going to be a slow improvement. So unfortunately, that's just the way it's going to be. I'm also debating with myself whether or not to make these private again because I'm getting too paranoid about making them public. So I'm thinking putting them unlisted, but it all depends if I can still access them with no codes. Because if I have to remember all the codes to get to them unlisted, then that defeats the point. I might as well just make them all private. I got actually locked out of my account a couple of days ago, which was the whole reason why I wanted to make them public in case I got locked out of my account. So I think I've proven to myself that making them public is the way to go, but I'm not sure how to do this at the moment. So if I do make them unlisted, I'm thinking of making, I don't know if this will work, but I'm thinking of making a playlist. So then you can still find them in the playlist, but they'll be unlisted. So only people who know they are there in that playlist will find them. That's what I'm thinking. So I think that's everything up to date so far. I should have spent a whole bunch of money resetting my settings up again as well because I wanted to record onto an external drive so I can immediately unplug it and transfer it to my upload computer. So I actually ended up buying an NVMe drive and a case for it, which are really expensive at the moment. But the reason why I brought them was it was similar price to what a normal SSD would cost. And I thought, well, I do have 10 gigabit ports on both my PCs, so transferring like really huge files would be super fast between the PCs. So I thought I might as well go for an NVMe, because that way I can just, it's literally like seconds to transfer a video file through NVMe rather than the old style drives. So if I hold it, my hand shakes all over the place. So you're going to get me shaking. But I've set it to level off once I let go of it. So you can, and it should follow me as I move about as well. So I can also do it this way. So you kind of get like a POV. The camera's in front of me, so you kind of get a POV when I'm looking at things. You still don't see what I'm looking at though, but I can move it like this. So say like, oh, look at that plant pot over there. I can go like that and look at the plant pot. And then when I'm talking, I can move twist the camera around like that and talk to the camera. My lips as well. I don't like being unmuted, so the only way to make my lips move is being unmuted. So my lips might not always move. So I'm also playing around with seeing how that works. If I have the lips moving, I think I'll only join my own worlds instead of public worlds. So we'll see how that goes as well. Like I said, all these videos are going to be a test and slow improvement with what I'm doing. I'm also going to try and look for worlds offline that I can explore online and then like record them. Oh, that was the other thing as well. I tried doing like long format videos. It just takes too long to like convert and upload the whole video at an hour and a half. So I'm thinking I might just do things in bits instead, which is at first I said I was just going to do a long video and then timestamp where the movie review is going to be, but it's more of a movie talk. I've noticed as well. It's not really a review. Also, I've noticed that my opinions on a movie may change as well. So I don't know whether to include a disclaimer that opinions may change, because the movie I last reviewed that I've actually uploaded in the test video, I don't know if the camera is right, is a And as I was finding the video footage in the editing, I realised the director actually said that she's more eccentric than having a mental illness. But I don't think that's correct in the way it's presented. I think they're trying to downplay what the story is actually about, which is good, really, because you should be able to debate it. I think that makes the movie even more interesting by saying she's just an eccentric. But a little girl that age being that eccentric, no, it's not like a weird quirk. But the director himself says she's more eccentric. So that's my opinion is kind of like 50-50 now. But I still leaning towards what I originally said. But like I said, it's my opinions may change depending on information or debates with other people, or talks with other people, debate talk. So yeah, that's enough of me rambling on. That's another thing as well is when it's late at night and I'm doing these, I have to do it in another room because I've got thin walls. So I'm debating whether or not just do very little talking, so that way I don't have to keep swapping rooms. So the talking after me initially setting all this up and explaining things, the talking will lower down. So if you're annoyed by my talking, that will change. But the whole point of me doing this is to try and talk, really. So I'll talk when I feel like talking, basically. So yeah, I'm going to play these back and see if I actually like it pointed at me like this, or if I like it more. I don't know if to put it center or off center. Maybe if I do it like that, then you can still see me like I did like my other camera angle before. I wonder if I can actually. Oh, I'm hitting things. I need to sort that out. Oh, I'm actually seeing it leveling off when I let go of it. So it's not pointing down because I've got it onto level, but it needs to be on level. So if it's leveling off when I do that, then I need to lower it. Is that better? That's a little bit better. Yeah, so I can do that and then twist it when I want to twist it. That's like really awkward to get hold of. So I might leave it like that until I need to show you something, and then I'll go to it. So yeah, these videos from now on will probably get cut up and uploaded in bits, so you may get just small snippets of stuff. I think I might just end up cutting out all the talking as well, depending on how I feel. So I might actually talk in the original video, then cut that out for the upload. I don't know. I'm all over the place at the moment. So now you don't need to see my lips moving as well when I do that. This is actually one of my favourite ways to hang in because it just looks like a normal room. So I really like it. I wish the windows were like either stained glass windows to make it more colourful, or you could see outside into like some woods or something. That'd be pretty cool. It's a nice little room. I don't think you can go anywhere in it though. I think it's all like, yeah, it's all. This is it. This is all you're gonna see. Just have a video player as well. So yes, these videos are probably going to. I'm going to try. I think I said this in the last video, but if I haven't uploaded the last video, then again, I'm trying to. I'm probably repeating myself, but I don't know what videos I'm going to upload. And I actually figure out what I was going to say. No, it's gone out of my head. I forgot what I was going to say. And this is because I'm rambling and I'm just all over the place rambling. So, that was it. I'm going to at least try and do these kind of videos for at least a month on and off for the month. And after the month, it will be every now and then while I'm playing other games. So I'm just trying this out, see how I feel for a month. That's my aim anyway. It may not work because I just spent 3 days offline, not doing anything because there's real world problems. I had a leak and I had to fix the leak in the house. And then it gets late and then I can't be bothered, or I don't want to be too noisy late at night. That's another thing as well. I'm thinking of doing some of these where I'm just no talking whatsoever. I'll just mute myself and just wander around, and then. But then again, them kind of videos, I don't know if it is worth doing long format ones because I'm just wandering around. So people or just do snippets of more interesting things. Oh, I'm really all over the place on what to do. I think I do need to make these shorter. I mean, this one, if I have a look at my current recording, and I've been going for 10 minutes rambling. So I did, while I was offline before, I don't know if you can see my menu, even though you can't see my menu. That's a shame. I've got this cool 3D effect going on in my menu. It's actually really cool. What they've done is, you can't see it out. I don't know what to do to try and solve that unless I go POV mode. This was another thing as well. I went through the FAQ online of the game, and it says there was a button to go POV mode, so you could just click it, POV, and then unclick it and go off POV. But I can't find the button. I don't know where it is. So I don't know if they've updated it and removed the button or what. But anyway, I've got this menu, and it's like this cool 3D background. So you're already in a 3D world, and then they've done a 3D background in a 3D world. So it's like this really cool 3D inception, and like there's this depth into the menu. So you're in a 3D world, and then you've got a menu with depth. It's like Inception, 3D Inception. It's really bizarre, but it works. It's like you've got this depth inside of a menu, inside of a 3D world, and it looks really good. It's like, I don't know why other games haven't done this before. We have done 3D menus. Maybe it's because it's harder to convert to 2D. Because I think a lot of games are doing VR and 2D games at the same time. I don't know. I'm just guessing. But I did save a world. Apparently this is like an exploration world. And the guy's done like 4 or 5 of these worlds. And you can just wander around the worlds and find things and stuff. So that's what I'm going to go to next. And because I end up making every now and then, I'm going to go into a private one instead. And then we'll see how long this video is. I wanted to only make this 10 minutes, and I've gone past 10 minutes already. I might cut this up in parts after my rambling now. I might cut and then cut to the actual gameplay. So I have my rambling separate from my gameplay. Every single one of these videos for like this month at least is going to be me like playing around with settings and testing things. The things may not come out as good as other things, and slowly improving what I'm doing. Because I'm still messing around with recording settings and the camera settings. I've got no way to unmute myself as well, so that's another problem in editing I have to try and do. Right in your face. I think I turned my world sound off as well, but I think it's important to have that on in these kind of games. I'm just worried about music. What they should do in this game is separate music from world sounds, so you can still have your sound effects and your music separate. So when people insert music into the world, you can separate it. I don't know why they've not done that. Unless there's like some sort of mode that does that. So like, these are all. I'm going to have to move my camera there as well because it's making. Don't know. Go away. Okay, I can't actually do anything. Oh, I thought I was having to click something there. So I've spawned into a phone booth. Oh wow. Oh, I forgot you can't see what I'm seeing. Right, POV mode. Right, look away. Oh, okay, you can't even look up. Okay. I'm going to have to turn off the auto leveling. And now we're going to have to see how bad my shaking is. Right, yeah, so look, that's what I can see when I look up into the world in POV mode. Play around with settings here. So yeah, So this is going to be really hard to get this straight every time. That's annoying. So I might just have to go back to POV mode, but I don't want to. So yeah, so I'll leave that there for now until I can figure out, because I can't look up when it's on leveling mode. The thing is, I might, and with my buzz-eyed eyes, I'm not actually buzz-eyed, but I'm not very good at seeing if things are level, especially in VR. I might end up making the camera like slanted. That password thing, no, yes, no, can I touch it? I think I don't know if you have to solve puzzles or you just go from place to place and explore. It's very industrialized. Yeah, so I don't know if you can see my point, but oh no, I grab the camera when I do that. I'll use two fingers to point because I grab the camera when I make an index finger. So that there, I think you just walk from place to place. So if I go through that door, I better get teleported to another place. Oh wait, two friends for being with me. To everyone who supports my work with donations. Well, that's. Oh, it's a. I think that's Russian. I was going to say Ukrainian. Why was I going to. I don't know why I was going to say Ukrainian. I think it's Russian. I don't know if there's a difference. I have no idea with that language. Yeah, there's they actually put up signs. So I'm just exploring. I'm trying not ramble as much. I think that's what I mean when I say I'm not going to talk. I mean I'm not going to ramble. I'm doing a lot of rambling, and I think when I look back on the videos, even I get annoyed by myself. But hopefully I can fix that. Oh wait, here. Use. What's that done? Oh, it's just a mirror. So it's built like normal worlds you can hang around in by the looks of it. And put you. I'm gonna try and do this level and level it. Forgive me if it's not. In fact, it's got a dot on it, so I'm gonna try and aim for that dot to point upwards. That's where I started, and there's a random chairs on and off. So it's just like a normal world. There's that weird warping thing when you look up. It's a very Eastern European look. Not a modern look, but like an old Eastern European, like a Chernobyl kind of thing. He's done a really good job there as well on this gate here. Look how he's managed to he's even put the name of the world in the gate. That's really good. Is it the effort just to do that alone in the modelling on the effort? I appreciate something like that. So let's see what happens when I go to this fuzziness, which is kind of weird when you look through VR at it. That's another dial there, and it says number 1. And then there's another dial over there, number 4. But I don't know what it says. Yeah, it's did me. We got sounds activating. We got a mirror. kind of frame rates I'm getting. I'm getting decent frame rates, so he seems to have optimized it. And if you can see me in the mirror, no, you can't. So it's only a local. Oh no, yes you can. That's weird. I can see the mirror from this distance, but it only turns on for the camera when I get close. Now, if you look up there, I'm gonna have to do a 2-finger point because I grab things when I do a 1 finger. Is 4 dots, a maze, and a number 1. I don't know. I don't think it's a puzzle world. I think it's just exploring. You have to find how to get to the next world. See, this is a problem I was talking about before in my last video, which I'm probably not going to upload. But when you're in VR, people get sizing wrong. So this is like, in VR, this door is that huge. I'm having to like look up at my ceiling because the door is that huge, and it's hard to judge sizing when you're modeling for VR. You don't realize how big things are, and that's probably one of the things game companies probably struggle with, is when they're trying to convert a 2D game to VR, is the sizing goes all off. But I think if they originally design it with VR in mind, then they should be right with the sizing. Like, look at this. This thing is for an adult, not a baby. I don't know if you can see that. That's for an adult, not a baby. That's huge. And that bike, look at that bike. You see that compared to my body? It's like up to my chest. It's a massive bike. I'm stuck. I did say I was going to do less rambling, but I'm rambling. And yeah. Wow, it's even got a sound of a ticking clock, but it's not moving. Ooh. So there's a wormhole in the residential area and it's a ticking time clock. I don't think it's moving. I'm imagining things. I thought it was moving every now and then, not ticking, moving. I don't get why it's raining inside. Unless it's just done that for a random effect. That's bizarre. I like the effect, but why would you have it rain inside? And this seems to be a guy that's fought. I have a feeling that's a teleport there. No, but I want to see what's up there before I teleport. Oh no, it's just another area. Let's have a look up here. Must be a toilet. Oh wow, this just gets more and more intriguing. In fact, this world is absolutely huge. You can go upstairs, down there. I don't know where to start. Whoa. Now that is a long hallway. Looking down there is creepy. Oh, I was going to look for horror movies. Not horror movies, horror worlds. I was just thinking, looking down there looks creepy. I don't think this is a horror world. I think it's more of an explore world. A little ramp for trolleys or wheelchairs there. I was gonna have a look down here, didn't I? What's the time? It's entirely cosmic. Don't know if you can. Camera angle is probably really bad. I do like the fact that I can then like grab the camera and then point out things. Yes, that's water. Covert. Oh, there's a T. I was wondering where that sound was coming from. Oh yeah, I bet you can't see. Time to move the camera. Have a look. That's actually got 3D depth to it as well. So when you look into it, it's like you're looking into like another another room with the depth, not 2D. Sounds a bit like waves, not fuzzy. I keep hitting stuff in this room. I need to sort this room out. That looks like another entrance. There's so many places. I don't want to go somewhere and not be able to explore. So this one can like... I don't know if these words would actually be better in public, doing them POV with a camera. And going into public world, so then that way I don't have to worry about my lips moving or anything like that. I just mute myself. Upside down world. So I wonder if these steps lead to teleports. It's really like Inception. I just don't know where to go. There's so much. I want to go down that hallway because it looked creepy. I'm not. So something movement speed's fast. Right, let's see what happens. Oh my god, it's getting smaller. That's why it looks so long. That is cool. That is so cool. Look at that. I can't go any further. It's gone small. Is that the guy actually done an optical illusion? I was thinking that goes on for ages, and it's not. It's an optical illusion in 3D. That is really good. That's clever. I mean, it's such a simple idea to make it go smaller, but it's made a real world optical illusion kind of thing. That's so good. That's funny. I want to see see if I can see what's on the roof. Nope. That's fake. That's a broken. Can't bother to move the camera. I'm going to try POV again, I think, and I'm going to do it. Not do it as long. I did it for an hour and a half last time, and it was just too much. I think I want to do these in POV. I want to go through here, maybe. Sure. And there's no water. Either water once I go out. But these may be some sort of code. Anything? Any buttons? No, there's no reflection of myself in that. Trying to see if I can press anything. Oh, fucking hell. I don't know if you got me jumping just then. I turned around and saw the outline of a person and it made me jump. This is what I'm saying. VR makes you jump. I am not a jumpy person, but in VR I jump. And like, seriously, like, I can watch a horror movie, and I've watched like Freddy Krueger when I was 12, Nightmare on Elm Street, and I did not jump at anything on that. It never scared me. I've watched like Candyman, or Jason, or all of them horror movies. Never jumped since I was like young, and an adult. I've never ever jumped at horror movies. And but put me in VR, I am jumpy as hell. I think if they release more horror games in VR, it's more like more. I've just noticed my barrier is coming on for some reason. My VR barrier to say I'm going to hit something. I don't know why, because I'm only leaning backwards and it's coming on. Oh well. But yeah, I'm just really jumpy in VR. God knows that if people who are jumpy from horror movies, what they're like in VR, they must like poo themselves from VR. I don't think I'm going to be jumpy in VR that I actually like screeching anyway. I'll just probably body will probably just flinch from VR. I don't know if you can see that. There's a tunnel going up there. Is it best you follow my back, or if you follow me like this? Let's do a quick test because I can with the turn my microphone on, off, on, so you can see my lips moving. Is it this way? Is this way the better way to explore, or let me go try and level it off and go like that? So is the back of my head better, or is the front of my head better? I'll watch this back and find out. And while I'm rambling, let's have a look at how long I've been recording for, because 30 minutes already. So I think I'm gonna have 5 more minutes like this. Just you recording, this is, why do I keep speaking weirdly? Just a camera facing myself for 5 minutes just to see what it's like when I play it back in editing. I don't know where to go from here, where the next teleport is. There's got to be another teleport. I'm wondering if it's that TV. Can't click on anything. Something there. Oh, my character's struggling to get up these stairs. It's either too big or too small. Having to jump. Come on. Getting a bit of motion sickness here because it's put the movement speed. You can change movement speed in Worlds. It's put it on really fast, and it's giving me a bit of motion sickness because it's made turning and moving really fast. It should give you a setting to turn that down, because I've been playing VR for years now and I've got used to the motion stuff. Pretty much, that's why I can move around in this world quite well. Every now and then, if I turn my head or turn too quickly on the game, I'll get like a bleh. It looks like I am moving forward here, progressing. But I haven't teleported to a different world yet. I thought I would be. Exit sign, let's say good. Whoa. 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 What's it called when you get the vertigo? Is it vertigo when you look down somewhere? You get like that motion you get when you look down. That is what I am getting. I do not want to fall off here. This looks like another teleport. Don't want to keep moving the camera. But I'm looking, there's another, I'm gonna have to move the camera to show that. There's another door down there, which I'm guessing if I came up a different way, went through a different door, I'd probably come up through there. going in here. Number 2. So I know I'm moving forward when that says number 2. 1952. I think that's the year we're in then. I was thinking 1960s. I wasn't far off. But it's like when was Chernobyl? I wonder. That was 1980s, wasn't it? The Chernobyl. Oh wow. Oh wow. My mouth is literally open looking at this. And you see how I'm trying to level this off. Sorry for my hand shaking. Look at that. This is all in 3D. That's not a fake backdrop. That's in 3D. I'm pretty sure you can explore all of that. And it goes all the way up there. Wow. It looks so good in VR. I mean, that there, I can tell that's a backdrop, that's fake. That there, that's an actual model, a 3D model, so I'm pretty sure you can go there. You just have to, looks like there's some sort of jumping you have to do, which I don't want to do because this looks, if I grab the camera, if I can grab the camera, there we go. Oh, it's doing some weird shit. Can you see? There's like all the way down is a river down there. For some reason it blocks my character when I move too far forward holding the camera. And straighten this out. Well, I said I was only going to be 5 minutes, but this world is really intriguing. Like looking at it with my mouth open, I'm just that much in awe. This must have took weeks or months, no, I said months or years to make. If he did it on his own. Yeah. Wow. I don't want to go up there. I want to explore down there because that looks really cool. But to be honest, this is a good reference to end. Ah, that's water. I wonder if you're following the water. So there's 2 clues. There's the fuzzy TV and the water. They seem to be 2 things related to kind of give you hints of where to go. Okay, so I'm going to end this now, and then I'm going to upload 2 videos, I think, and I might cut this one up. So my problem is as well is I have so much fun recording the video. The editing is reasonably fun, like it relaxes me. All that stuff relaxes me. The thing I don't like is the uploading. So I need to figure something like an easier way of uploading because it's taken me hours and it's just a pain. And that's why I want to cut these videos up into small pieces so the upload just doesn't take hours. I do have 2 separate computers that can upload, but it still uses all of my internet connection uploading. It's like my upload maxes out uploading. So then I can't really play a game because the upload is eating my resources and it takes hours and hours a day to upload. So I need to work this out, that's the only, and that's the thing I find boring, is having to do that. I mean, if I live stream these, the upload would be instant because as I'm streaming it's uploading and recording at the same time, but there's no way of me editing out stuff and trying to compact and editing out my rambles that I'm doing now, if I decide to edit them out. I think this video I'm going to leave everything as is. I'm going to try and make it the last video I ramble. So this is the last video where I set everything up, and from then on it's just going to be jump in, play the game, cut the video up, upload. I think I need to work out a way of uploading better. If only I had another different internet connection, I could just like use that internet connection for uploading. I want to carry on playing this game. Anyway, stop it here. I'm going to not move anywhere from here so I can carry on playing. So I might play this. I really want to explore this, so I might do another video late tonight, like 1 o'clock in the morning most probably. So I'll do as little talking in that. It stops me from rambling. That's the difference, is that I want to talk, but I don't want to ramble, and I do way too much ramble. Stop.